Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Caelan Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment what you want, and we will get back to you. In for repair today, we have our John Deere 8410, we have our John Deere 8430, we have a quick update on the Ford Ranger, and we also have the Bargam sprayer in. But just before we get started there, I want to just draw a note. I know Caelan did it last week there to the Edward Cosgrove Memorial Charity fundraiser tractor run, which is on 20th of August in Longwood. So yeah, get yourselves down there again for a great one, because prizes there for the tractor drivers and food and all and loads of entertainment there. John Deere 8430 in, yeah, look, we have a little bit of a leak in it. I know last year there the guys were ploughing with it and we did spot a bit of a leak. Now this is the time to get it done before, because they're ploughing. Yeah. Now, there's nothing visual there, Sean, was there? But you done the old trick there with the phone. Yeah, they got the camera in and you put it in at the back of...
I'll bury myself in and try to get a picture of it.
So that looks to be in here, is it?
Behind the ram there, so there's it.
Yeah,
so I don't think they'll pick it up in the camera.
I don't know whether they'll pick it up. But it might be a case that we take the wheel off, get in there. It's no harm to take the wheels off any of these tractors. I know they're big and heavy and that, but the fact is a lot of crap can be built in there. A lot of muck can get solid as well, and it can actually cause quite a bit of hassle there to pipes and things like that. So we're going to poke out whatever we have. Now we may wash it, we'll see if we do, or we might just blow it out.
Yeah, take the arm off and see if it's bad.
We'll leave Sean ahead there anyway, he'll get started, won't you?
Right, as you can see there, that was the cause of our problems. The combine yesterday evening, he was coming down from Tara, I think it was, and he came up with a sensor fault. The track level was faulty. And I went out yesterday evening, I found 3 bared wires. What happened was, Jake had a shot of it there, the wiring was caught by a big clod of earth on the front idler, and it pulled 3 bared wires, and I thought, grand, maybe they're shorted or whatever. So I patched the 3 wires, put it back together, and still no joy. Peter White from Leinster Farm Machinery, he's just gone there now, he narrowed it down. This piece of wire was about 3 inches from where the shaped wires were, and as you can see on it there, it's been pulled. Cause of our problems. Patched the wire, temporary fix at the moment. New loom will be got for it tonight or tomorrow, I think it's in the morning, and we're good to go at the moment, but we'll repair it properly. There you go. Now this is what you call a close shave. Our 7810 just escaped, no damage.
Probably only about 6 foot, 6 or 7 foot between where the tree fell.
The branch and everything. Like that one just barely missed it.
Any closer and would have been goodbye to the 7810.
So that tree was well rotten, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, we're here at Riverstown Cross, and we're trying to get the 7.8 out. As you can see here, Jake pans around the other side, we're kind of blocked in. Plus at the time the spuds were at ground and we couldn't take it out of here. At the moment battery is a bit low, so we're jumping out. As you can see, I have leads on here off the cruiser. And Jake is going to jump in and spin and see what happens.
Well, what's the bet should start, Mick?
Oh, these things got to start. Even though they're John Deere's, not cases.
Oh, but they give a case a run for their money though.
Ah, yeah, well, these are, I have to accept they're fabulous.
Yeah, these are.
Fingers crossed, hit it. Oh yeah, boy, yeah, beautiful.
First turn.
So we have our centre shaft out of the Bargam sprayer, and the main bearing here for where the shaft runs is
goosed.
A little bit loose, or goosed as Mick could say. Now if you want to pick it up, we just, by checking it, there is a greaser here on the back of it.
We put that on there.
Yeah.
We didn't have one originally.
No, so we put this one on it and we kept grease in it, but unfortunately with the way the tracks are and the wet weather, it's running continuously in muck, and there's probably nothing you can do. It's just going to be one of those things that'll have to be changed out. So if we change it out now, it probably will last the year, but again, we would have to check it.
Well, that's 2 years of this we
2 years, yeah, but now it's been working hard
this year. Yeah.
So if I go, just put the mic in it, you give it a spin there, Mick. So you can really hear the roughness in the. Oh yeah, hello, yeah.
Microphone end of it.
Sorry, Caleb. Sorry, I'll put the mic this way. Right, go again. So you can probably hear that now, how rough it is.
Getting it?
And it's very noticeable when the shaft is on. You can just feel the rock.
Yeah, you have a lot more air.
So that's actually how we kind of seen what the problem was. Let's set this back in. The problem was that there was a little bit of rock on the shaft.
You can actually see it there. I don't know if Caleb can pick it up.
Yeah.
It's obvious enough there, I would think. There's play in that.
So what's this? Nut off here, make
Nut
it
off here, circle it off there, pull that flange off. When you're taking them off, you got to be very careful that you align for your shaft line. We have those marked. There should be marks on it there. Yeah.
Right, that's the same here and the same here.
Yeah. And then so you know which way around to put it back on. 2 on that, 1 on this. That's the rear. That's the front.
All right. Okay. Again, what sort of bearing we put in it? They'll have to just
a roller bearing.
A roller bearing, is it?
That was completely. We modified that completely.
Yeah.
A good few years ago. Remember, it was continuously
snapping.
Yeah,
we had the problem where it did fall on the road one day and just
reefed the bottom out of the tank. And
so we just don't want that to happen. So, yeah, look, we'll whip it off and we'll get 2 bearings for it.
There's no voice there. I want to catch it in that now. So we can loosen the nut.
Our Bargam sprayer features again in this week's Workshop Wednesday, and not for because it's given a lot of trouble. It's not. It's just that we have. It's been out in the fields, and the self-propelled is travelling an awful lot better, Darren, isn't it?
It's just a little lighter for the wet ground on the spuds this year.
So generally we would have the trail sprayers, but they're very hard to pull, and the tramlines are very deep. So we've been using this quite a bit, and to be honest, it's been a lifesaver.
Yeah, only for it now in spots this year now.
Yeah.
Some of the dry ground is alright, but the wet spots are water line.
Now sometimes we've been only half filling it there because, and maybe bringing the spray to it. Now the problem that we had, well, it wasn't a problem. We just seen the lads were underneath it. We were washing it and cleaning it underneath, and there is a centre bearing there, isn't there, Darren?
Yeah, carrier bearing there in the middle, and just with a little bit of play in it. So we had it idle for a day, so we just said we'd do the bearing on it. So it's no downtime. And
the lads give it a bit of a wash underneath, because as you can see here, sometimes we have problems with the hardy spicers in them. They're not, I think they're a sealed hardy spicer. They're a non-greasing one, but the muck and the slop gets in around it.
In them. Now, they don't be too bad. It's generally the carrier bearing. We have done it once or twice before, like so.
Yeah. So it's just important that we keep that one going, because at the minute there now, it's the only one we really have out.
Is drying up a little bit,
so hopefully now, if it dries up the next week or two, we will get back with the trail sprayers. But again, it's very important if something like that has a bit of a backup, because you never know when you need it. But we park her away there when we're done anyway. We give her a little bit of a respite there, a little bit of a rest. 8-4-10 in for a service. That time of year again, getting ready for the plough. This really, the 8-4-10, that's all it does, Sean, isn't it?
Yeah, plough, that's it.
Yeah, it sits in the plough, and you're going to give it a complete service.
Full service, yeah. Fuel and your engine oil filter. So you've 2 fuel filters, 1 oil, and then you dump the oil out of it and new oil in it.
And how many hours on her now?
13,000 hours, just over 13,000 hours.
Yeah, so she's still in fair old nick, isn't it?
No bother.
Look, there is a few telltale signs on it, a little bit of rust. Probably the bottom of the mudguard is probably this side and the far side, isn't it? Has the code?
You'd have that over there.
Yeah, we have it here. We also see we have a new light ordered for it. Yeah. Parking light here is completely rotten. Completely rotten, I'd say, yeah. And maybe a bit of water got in, and maybe the seal went, and it definitely got wet there. Apart from that, there is a few other little spots on it there. We'll say on the guard on the side of it here, we have a little bit of rust coming on it. Now, it's very hard just to do one panel and not do the other panels, but we have a little bit of it there coming on it, just blistered on it, generally on the edges. You know, some of those can be powder coated, and there's always the edges that will probably give way first on the paint. But apart from that, now we are going to give it a buff, aren't we?
Give her one.
Are you going to do it?
Don't think so.
Why is that? I think we leave it here to the cameraman, will we? Jake is on the camera here, and he has a bit of experience buffing up.
The patience of that part.
You want the patience of a saint for that, wouldn't you, Sean?
Yeah, you want the patience of a fisherman.
So we're going to leave that one to Jake. We're going to buff it up and clean it up and have a look. Well, John B now likes to see himself in the
Make himself look good.
Yeah, he likes to see himself in the panels there. Now, back end, other things we should check maybe when, especially going out before ploughing, would be...
A play or anything like that, and you want to check he hitches here as well.
That's true, yeah.
That's the last thing you want, it popping out.
Yeah, we're going to free up them. Sometimes if we say a little bit of muck and get in them, they need to be free for the ploughman, that be able to adjust. Yeah. Also maybe tyre pressure.
Tyre pressures as well, yeah. Check them.
Yeah, check them. We have wheel weights here, as you can see, inside wheel weights on the back of that one. Very, very handy for the semi-mounted, just to give it that little bit of a weight. But apart from that now, there's very little to do. Top link, we did see a little bit of play in this top link here, and we're going to have to address that as well. And after that then, she should be ready to go, ready to rock. Yeah. So now it's time for
tips and tricks.
So in this week's tips and tricks, we have Mick here with a oil pressure test kit. Talk us through this, Mick.
This is a kit I have a long time. It's multi-adapter, all different threads with quick fit them for the hose either end. Then we have a couple of gauges, different ranges. This is an oddball one I acquired here.
You made that up for a job, I'd say.
And look at the pressure.
Yeah, high pressure.
8,500 psi. Now that would be a transmission type thing, and that hose would not take that.
So these are your different ends, and you'll find these mostly on some of the tractors. If you see these fittings on them, and you're not quite sure what they are, they're actually for testing.
That's the John Deere one, quick coupler.
Yeah.
I do. Push it on, read your pressure. Very important. A simple example: if you get an oil light on an engine, you don't know is it the switch, is it electrical, or is it oil pressure? Quite simple. Put the oil pressure gauge on, read it. If you have pressure, you know you have an electrical problem, faulty switch maybe, or wiring or something like that.
Or maybe ring main dealer. Maybe that's the easiest way nowadays, is it?
Main dealer can't take the oil pressure over the phone.
No.
Yeah, you have to put a gauge on. It's the only way.
Yeah, but it's very handy there. John Deere's. Now, flow is another thing. Pressure is one thing, but flow is another thing as well, isn't it? Which we don't really have. A flow meter is.
Oh, they are so money.
They're
like
expensive.
That kit. No, we googled it there a while ago. A kit like that, Google, 50 quid.
50.
Now, where do you get that actual one for that? I don't know.
Right, so many years has that been in the Mick Shannon workshop? Long time.
35, 40 years, is it?
There you go. Still has it. He still has all the bits, and they're still in.
Well, one or two of the gauges got blown, but all them gauges are standard thread. You buy the gauges cheap enough.
Yeah, well, look, we might show you there on the. As you did 430 in here, we just might check the transmission oil pressure on that one.
Yeah, we'll hook it up. Right, this quick fit here, we have a coupler here. I don't even know what it's for. It's onto the spools, but whether it's a line pressure or that's it, simple as that.
So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, comment if you want. We will get back to you, and it is free. So from over here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.